Hey everyone, here I have a bunch of Weeden engines and accessories. I guess I'll just start off with this first one, which is a Weeden 20 called the Big Giant. This one is missing a couple of bits. One of them is pretty important, which is the base that would kind of lock in right there. What it is actually a like a lamp, like an old-timey lamp you would have on the shelf with a wick that you would adjust higher and lower. So it's missing that. It's also missing the little weight that goes right here for the pressure valve. It first came to me with a problem with the piston rod, but it now moves properly all the way around. It was really seized inside and a bunch of probably calcium built inside the cylinder walls. So that was pretty bad. Now it also has the instruction sheet. This is for the 20, which is pretty darn cool. I mean, having paperwork for an engine is of this age is pretty remarkable. The next one I have, this is a 17, and I have basically all the bits, but it is actually needing quite a bit of repair. So if I come in a little bit here, you can see that the pivot is broken. That part that goes right there. Also, the sight glass was cracked. But I have the burner. I believe a cork goes inside there, and you fill it up with spirits of some kind, probably denatured alcohol. The whistle top right here, I have this guy right there, but it won't screw back in, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to permanently secure it, probably with JB Weld or something. The sight glass was cracked, so I was able to get it out. The nuts are in good shape. It does not have a pressure valve, but it does have the screw top to fill it in with water. It seems like this guy came in a couple of different versions with whistle, or this went into the tank and it had a pressure valve in it. I don't know. This does have a really nice governor that's there. I think this is an earlier model by the design of this governor. It also has its lever right here. This right here allows you to reverse it. Probably trying to get a little light better. There you go. What it does, it has a little, like a little wire that you push in here, and there's 3 positions. I don't know what the 3rd position is in the middle is, but I guess I'll find out if I ever get it running, which I hope I do. The next ones I have are 2 Weeden 14s. All right. These Weeden 14s are pretty nice. They're both complete except for this one right here is obviously missing its governor, but I have the burners for both of them. I assume they are original. They have their whistle toppers and the throttles are all working. Movement is really good. All right. I mean, essentially probably ready to be fired up. Just need some denatured alcohol. I probably should take off the sight glasses. The glasses will probably break when I try to take them apart. So I need some spare parts. But I mean, I could give it a go, at least for this guy, for sure. I mean, actually both of them. This one's just missing the governor. All right, slide these guys out of the way. The next engine came with its box. Oh, I forgot to say for the Weeden 14, it also came with one piece of paperwork. So that's 2 pieces of paper for old engines that I have. So the next one is going to be a Weeden #1 electric motor, right? This is a motor, not a generator, because it doesn't have permanent magnets. So you supply voltage somewhere around about 6 volts or so, and then you just give it a little twirl and then it will just run. This guy is in remarkable shape. I mean, I almost call it mint. I mean, obviously it's not mint because it has wear to it, but I mean, considering that this thing was made anywhere from 1910 to 1912, it's in a remarkable shape. And I suspect the reason why it's in such good shape is because it has its box. The box doesn't say Weeden or, you know, Weeden #1 or anything like that. Maybe it used to, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this guy is the box for this because it came to me with that inside the box. And more paperwork. This one has been put into some cellophane. You can tell at one point it was taped, and then someone was smart enough to put it in protection. Move this guy away. And then the last bits I have, we have a windmill, a little metal knocker, we have a little transmission, another little set of knockers here, and then a saw. I suspect that all of those guys right there are probably pretty close to the same age. But this guy is going to be I don't know why there's a piece of string tied to it, but I haven't taken it off. But this has legs that are poured, probably lead, right? And then you won't be able to see it, I don't think, but it is stamped inside Weeden, right on the base. Really good shape. And then whereas like this one, which has similar legs, you know, this is just pressed steel, and then they have a Weeden sticker on them. And this little windmill guy, if I turn him a little bit, there you go. You can see that he says Weeden, sticker on Cricket. Get a little bit closer to this guy. What's cool is that it has 2 wheels on there, so you can run it on the steam engine and then have an accessory right off of it. Here's the transmission. Dirtiest of all of them, but you know, all the wheels are there, not broken. Yeah. And then got a funnel, which is great because the Weeden's little hose for filling up the fuel and the water are really tiny. It also came with this little tray. I mean, I really don't know if that's a Weeden part. Maybe someone knows and say something in the comments. I mean, I can see it'd be useful. I've been putting cleaning fluid in there to clean parts. There's my sight glass, and that broke off. Sad face. But it was just completely caked with calcium, and the elbows on the engine were completely encased with calcium. That's part of the crankshaft of the 17. And then I think I showed this before, the 17's burner, which I'll show that back again. It goes inside, you put it in, you flip this little guy over and it keeps it in. And then the other Weeden I got outside of the sale, all these engines I just showed came in one eBay sale from one fella. And he told me that these engines were in the family or have been in the family for like nearly 70 years. And it was time for them to sell it. So where's my other one? All right. So this guy, I got it not off eBay. I'm going to go back a little bit. But off of Goodwill auction. Came out of Ohio. This guy is in remarkably good shape. It's electric, has everything that it needs to run. I did take it apart and check out the heater. It looked in perfectly good shape. I mean, it's just a beautiful engine. I didn't even have to do anything with the sight glass. I mean, it's completely sealed. It's pretty remarkable. So, all right. Well, that's my little dog and pony of all my little engines I just got. Looks like I'm going to have a fun time putting them back together.